Word, son. What it do, YouTube? This your boy Jay Devon. Nostalgia Friday. I know. I've been kind of late. I know I've passed up like maybe 2 or 3 Fridays doing this Nostalgia Friday thing. I know. Save it. Don't be all in the comment section. Yo, Jay, what's up, man? Why you ain't posting on Nostalgia Friday 2 3 Fridays, man? You want some real hoe ass shit right now, bruh? Chill. I know. Just chill. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Just cool it. But yeah, man. Madden 07 was one of the games I remember playing as a kid. Like I think like what grade was I in when this dropped? I had to been like in middle school, and I remember playing the shit out of this, man. I remember I used to sit up all times of the night playing this, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, creating all kinds of players, especially in superstar mode. I love doing superstar mode. As you can see, I'm doing I got Richard Sherman here, and I was looking up his stats. His height, his weight, whether he was right-handed or left-handed. I think he was right-handed, but and then looking up his college and stuff like that, trying to see if I can get as close as I can to actually him being him. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, Madden 07, man, this is pretty nostalgic for me, man, because like I said, I remember sitting up, on the weekend, all times of the night, just gaming away. You know what I mean? Back when Madden never used to be what it is now. You know what I mean? So, it's just it's something different, man. You know what I mean? I figured I would do this, you know what I'm saying? This is to be something nostalgic, you know what I mean? To everybody that says they hate Madden, there was a Madden at some point that we all liked. So, here we go. But let me see. Superstar mode ain't what it is anymore now. They try to implement it now and in Madden, but it's not it's not what it is, man. You know what I mean? You just do connect the franchise, players one player locked on him, and it's like it's so dry, so bare bones compared to this, man. Like, you know what I mean? It's like I said, it's pretty nostalgic for me, man. Doing all the interviews and when you first start out, you get that boo boo ass agent later on, just so everybody, because everybody I'm pretty sure wanted to know what the Performance Institute was, and basically all the Performance Institute was, it just basically just you got in and I think you did drills, and if you got like a gold or whatever, you got to increase your attributes, and I think you could go once per month, I think. However, but yeah, I did I did a few drills here. I think I did what is this? I think this is the swab ball drill. Yeah, I did the swab ball drill, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hard trying to do these drills because, we're so conditioned to just holding triangle to make picks versus how we used to have to actually, see how we had to actually time our jumps if we wanted to get it. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. But it was fun making this video, man. I'll say one thing though. I don't want to spoil it, but the first game didn't really go so well. You know what I mean? So, spoiler alert. Yeah. Damn, don't know what else to say, man. Nostalgia Friday. What's up, man? How y'all been, man? How y'all Friday going? Let me know in the comment section, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's Nostalgia Friday. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the support, everybody coming through. Every time I go to my YouTube channel, look and see who else subscribed or did I gain another subscriber. Every time I look, man, it's always a new subscriber damn near almost every day. If not one, it's two. If it's not two, then it's one. If it's always more than one. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all the support from everybody. I know I normally say this at the end of my videos, but hey, it's the truth, man. I really want to just take the time to say thank y'all, man, for real. I think I'm at 869 subscribers. Then I think I need like 130 something more. Hey, hold on, time out. Check this out real quick. Dog, look at my, oh my God, like look at this, man. Like my Sherman got crazy acceleration on here, you know what I mean? And remember how whenever you used to pick your superstar, you had to pick your parents, and I remember cycling through countless amounts of parents just to make sure I had the right parent, you know what I mean? It was an ordeal. I remember, I think it was like circle to pick new parents. You might have seen it earlier in the video, but it was circle to pick new parents. And I remember flipping through so many, and I remember the tricks to them, if I'm not mistaken. If you wanted somebody else fast, either your mom or dad had to be I think they had to be a sprinter or some sort, and he shook the shit out of me with that one. I think your mom or dad had to be a sprinter of some sort, and if your dad was like, I don't know, if you wanted like supreme stats, you had to get like stuff like your dad was the not Larry Holmes, the like let's just say the Darryl Reeves of his he was the Revis Island of his era, or he was a Champ Bailey of his era. You know what I mean? Or if you wanted to run it back, your dad was the Clinton Portis of his era, or your dad was a LaShawn McCoy of his era. You know, type stuff like that. That's how you got like premier like, you know, positions. You know what I mean? I think your dad had to be like a Hall of Fame. He had to be a Hall of Fame. He had to be a Hall of Fame, whatever he was at a position, in order to get decent stats. Because if you just pick any parent based off of whatever, you know, that's how you that's how you came out there with shit stats. You know what I mean? So but yeah, I remember making I remember whenever I used to like just mess around, I used to make like 6'7", 6'8". I think I don't know how tall they would let you make a wide receiver, but I know I would make them like max height, max almost everything. And I remember I would always just moss everybody, you know what I mean? And then it didn't help also the fact that, you know, like I said, either my mom or dad was a world class sprinter, so he was fast, you know what I mean? So just the cuts and, you know, it was wild, man. You know, I had a fun time doing it. And you see, I got a 94, 95 agility. I don't know if y'all just seen that, but then of course the IQ test. I think what was the highest y'all ever got on the IQ test on here? The highest I ever gotten, at least to my knowledge, I've gotten 100% on the IQ test. I don't really know what the IQ test was supposed to do. I'm not really sure what the significance of that was. I don't know what stat that reflected or what. I don't know if this is just for, you know, shits and gigs, but I want to say the IQ test improves your awareness. I don't know. I might be reaching at that point. Don't really know, but I think that's what that was. Don't really know. Somebody correct me in the comment section if I'm wrong or agree with me. I don't really know, but I think that's what that was. At least to my knowledge, when I was a kid, at least that's what I thought. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Some of these tests on the IQ test be kind of like, you know, they be kind of little. I think if either one of your parents, I know I'm jumping everywhere, but I think if one of your parents had a certain level of IQ, your test would be easier versus somebody who had like mediocre IQ, you know what I'm saying, or just basic, you know, moderate IQ. See, I got 80% on here. I think I would always get a 90%, but I would never get an actual 100%. And then here I did the 40-yard dash. Now I would never do 40-yard dashes. I would just normally just go look at my stats after I would get, you know, drafted or whatnot. So, you know what I mean. But fun fact though, on the second attempt, I scored a 4.56 on the 40-yard dash. Yeah, it was a 4.56 on the 40-yard dash. And when I looked up, 4.54 on the 40-yard dash. When I looked up Richard Sherman's time, he ran a 4.56 at the 40. And when I used to do these 40-yard dashes, this is what I used to do. I would take my thumb and my middle finger and like make it to where like it's like one fingernail, put it between X and circle, and slide back and forth across. So when I do it, it sounds like this. It sounds just like this. And then that's how I would always get my 40-yard dash times. Not all the time it worked, but you know. But you know, that's how I would always like play, you know, Olympic games and stuff like that. But that's how I always get my 40-yard dash time. So last drill, you know what I'm saying? I just did a kick return just for shits and gigs, man. You know what I mean? Just to see what I can do on the kick return. You know what I mean? But I tell you one thing though, kick returns were actually something you actually had to be like skilled in order to like return a kick return, not have 50 million guys get pancakes. Like, you know, you could actually follow your blockers, and if you follow them right and you watched it right, you can pretty much just weave your way in and out through the blocks, and then you'll six a kickoff every time. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, it was this was a pretty fun game, man. You know what I mean? You know, I'm glad I got a PS3 that can still play PS2 games. So, you know, I get to relive all my old classics. You know what I mean? It was like I said, it was fun making this, man, for real. So, damn, don't really know what else to say, man. Like I said, man, how y'all Friday been, man? You know what I'm saying? Drop something in the comment section. Let me know what's up. You know what I mean? If you're a new subscriber, say what's up, man. You know what I mean? What's up, dog? How you been? You all right? No, that's what's up. You know what I mean? Hope you're enjoying your Friday. You know what I mean? Hopefully you don't work overnight like I do. Yeah, man, what's up? How y'all doing? But yeah, so here comes the draft, and I got draft third round, pick 16 by the Jaguars. Oh my God. Whew. But yeah, man, here it is. Richard Sherman, number 25 with the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know. I might trade him up to the Seahawks. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get him up there. But right here I take a look at my stats, and I got some pretty decent. I got pretty decent overall. Like I'm a 90 overall. That bugged me out. You know what I mean? But look at my stats though: 95 speed, 79 awareness, Jesus, 95 agility, 99 excel, 74 catching ass, 52 was it carry, was it 93? What was that? That's 93 jump, 90 kick return. I think impact blocking. I think that's impact blocking. It's 80, 75 stamina, 90 injury. Pretty legit, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we about to end this video right here, man. Nostalgia Friday. Thank you everybody for your support, man. I appreciate every last one of y'all. But I'm gonna go and get up out of here. It's your boy Jay Devine, and I'm signing out. Peace.